Fluoride, the dark truth. Fluoride was first commercially introduced in the UK in the 1960s. Compulsory fluoridation of UK water supplies by local authorities was initially mandated and first implemented in the UK in 1962 via the Health Fluoridation of Water Supplies Act of 1960, starting in areas such as the Midlands and then spreading throughout the UK from there on in. This could be considered as a form of involuntary medical intervention, meaning medical treatment undertaken without the consent of the person or persons subjected to the treatment. Water fluoridation has in many instances been deemed as a method of disposing of excess toxic waste. Corporate representatives have been exposed of promoting this process, when in all actuality it serves them and their own interests by solving their waste disposal issues, amongst other things, as opposed to the said benefits of water fluoridation. Fluoride added to the municipal, local or county water supplies is not a naturally occurring form of fluoride, but rather a byproduct of industrial waste disposal processes. Many materials have been disposed of in this manner: steel, cement, phosphate, and nuclear weapons manufacturing waste. But most notably here, unnaturally occurring fluoride is a byproduct of industrial aluminium waste. And this form of fluoride is found in many drinking water supplies in not just the UK, but worldwide. Fluorine, despite its toxicity in various forms, is a naturally occurring substance. Fluorine is a chemical element, whilst fluoride refers to the anion of compounds containing fluorine. The chemical symbol for fluoride is F-. The chemical symbol for fluorine is F, or 9F, atomic weight of 9. The said benefits of fluoride in drinking water and dentistry are the prevention of tooth decay, the strengthening of tooth enamel, and providing more resistance to substances that cause cavities. Though some may argue that the modern-day presence of tooth decay can be heavily correlated to the commercialization of refined sugar from the 1700s onwards within the UK. Hence, without refined sugar, can dental fluoridation be justified in the first place? This, of course, is a subjective discussion. The worldwide average daily recommended intake of fluoride for adults is 3 milligrams for those aged 14 to 18 years and 4 milligrams for males, 3 milligrams for females aged 19 years and above. For children, the recommended intake varies by age: 0.7 milligrams for ages 1 to 3 years, 1 milligram for ages 4 to 8 years, 2 milligrams for ages 9 to 13, and 3 milligrams for ages 14 to 18. There are actually some initiatives implemented in the UK in which fluoride is added to young children and children's drinking milk within play schools and schools settings. Excessive exposure to fluoride via drinking and bathing water and dental treatment can lead to dental fluorosis, which occurs when fluoride collects in developing teeth, preventing enamel from forming normally, leading to permanent tooth staining or pitting. Skeletal fluorosis, due to high exposure to fluoride over a long period of time, causes discomfort, pain, and rigidity in bones and joints. Fluorosis can also lead to bone deformities, increased risk of fractures, and affects the renal, gonadal, endothelial, and neurological systems of the body. Fluoride exposure can have negative effects on neurological development and cognitive function and can lead to learning and memory impairments in animal studies. Around 50% and upwards of fluoride consumed orally is absorbed and held within the stomach and intestines of adult bodies, and as little as 1% is absorbed and held within the teeth and bones of adults. Up to 80% of fluoride is stored and held within young children's bodies due to the high rate of absorbency of bones and teeth in infants. Fluoride exposure has been linked to fluoride accumulation in the pineal gland, which can affect melatonin production, a chemical which is a vital contributor to the sleep process. Fluoride has been shown to reduce melatonin production and may contribute to sleep apnea and sleep disturbances. Melatonin also regulates the circadian rhythm and sleep rate cycles. Research indicates that fluoride exposure can contribute to increased pineal gland calcification, the formation of calcium and phosphate deposits known as corpora arenacea. Excessive calcification can affect the overall function, which can contribute to certain medical conditions. For instance, higher degrees of pineal gland calcification have been observed in individuals with Alzheimer's disease. The pineal gland, also referred to as the third eye, is considered to be an energy center that can be activated through practices such as meditation, prayer, and yoga, leading to a heightened intuition, spiritual awakening, and awareness. The pineal gland contains photoreceptors, like those in the retinas of the two eyes, hence the term the third eye. The third eye is also considered to be the perception tool utilized when dreaming, daydreaming, and imagining things, and thus enabling us to see within our mind or our inner mind's eye. Fluoride used in water fluoridation is derived from waste products of the aluminium and phosphate fertilizer industries. Sodium fluoride, a common form of fluoride added to the water supplies, is often a byproduct of aluminium waste. In the human body, aluminium can accumulate in tissues and organs, leading to oxidative stress, immunological alteration, genotoxicity, and pro-inflammatory effects. Now consider the following facts. Fluoride is in your drinking water, your toothpaste, and your dental treatment. And it's time to ask yourselves, do you and your children really want this in your bodies? Thank you for watching. Peace and light to you all.